Welcome back to Alien Professor. Today, ditch the UFOs. We're uncovering Earth's craziest makeover, the Sahara Desert, when it was a verdant paradise bursting with life.
That endless kitty litter box? You're saying it had giraffes doing yoga, crocs in spas, and zero sand in your shorts?
Precisely. Between about 14,500 and 5,000 years ago, known as the African Humid Period or Green Sahara, this region transformed. Subtle changes in Earth's orbital tilt and wobble, called Milankovitch cycles, shifted the planet's axis. This intensified summer monsoons over North Africa, dumping reliable rainfall that turned sand into grasslands, lakes, and meandering rivers up to 500 kilometers long.
Planetary ADHD? Earth just cranked the rain dial to monsoon party?
Orbital mechanics at work. No paint spills needed. Evidence? Pollen grains in ancient lake beds show savanna grasses. Fossil fish bones litter now dry basins. Humans and animals partied for millennia.
Sign me up for the timeshare before the sand apocalypse. Proof or Photoshop? Show me the ancient selfies.
Enter Tassili Niger in Algeria's Sahara. Over 15,000 vibrant rock paintings from 12,000 to 6,000 years ago. These aren't doodles. They're dated via radiocarbon on pigments and overlying sediments. Depict hippos wallowing in lakes, crocodiles lurking in rivers, massive giraffes browsing acacia trees, and elephants, yes, elephants, trundling across wetlands.
Crocs in the Sahara? Vacation nightmare? Booked for beach? Got Jurassic Park? 1-star Yelp for sure.
Laugh, but these scenes capture a thriving ecosystem. Humans aren't sidelined. They're hunting with bows, herding cattle in rounded up seams, paddling boats on lakes, even dancing in rituals. Over 800 sites span 72,000 square kilometers, chronicling the shift from hunter-gatherers to pastoralists as animals like these megafauna adapted to.
Stone Age influencers. Hashtag Sahara Safari, sponsored by cows. Where's the like button? Pool pics, prof. But who are these beach bums? Time-traveling influencers?
Enter the Game Changer, a 2025 nature study from Italy's University of Florence team. They extracted ancient DNA from two women buried 7,000 years ago in Takarkori rock shelter, southwestern Libya. These mummies yielded genomes revealing a ghost lineage, a previously unknown North African population, genetically distinct from sub-Saharan Africans, Eurasians, and even nearby Berbers.
Ghost DNA? Haunted pyramids with Wi-Fi?
Ghost means undetected until now in modern genomes. Phylogenetic trees show they diverged from other human groups around 50,000 years ago, right when Homo sapiens began exiting Africa. But these folks stayed put in North Africa, evolving in isolation during wet phases. No massive back migrations wiped them out. Instead, tiny Neanderthal DNA traces, about 0.5 to 1%, hint at rare contacts with Eurasian groups trickling in.
Family reunion stragglers. Cousins who ghosted the migration chat, adopted a cow, got Neanderthal side-eye. Retirement goals.
Spot on. They were sophisticated pastoralists, herding aurochs, wild cattle precursors, sheep, goats, cave finds, pottery shards, grinding stones, beads, burials with ochre and tools scream structured societies. Fate echoes of their genes persist in 10 to 20% of modern North Africans, via cultural exchanges like herding tech spreading without conquest.
Paradise lost? Did humans crank the global AC or summon drought demons?
Blame physics again. Around 5,500 to 5,000 years ago, Earth's orbit precessed back, weakening the northern hemisphere tilt toward the sun. Monsoon rains halved in decades, not centuries, per high-res sediment cores from Mali's Lake Yoa. Vegetation collapsed, Dunes encroached. Populations couldn't farm or graze sustainably.
Earth's eviction notice? Rain off, pack your cows. Cold-blooded landlord.
Migrations ensued. Takarkori folk trekked east to Nile fringes, south to Sahel pockets. They gifted cattle herding and pottery to Proto-Egyptians, Badari culture, around 4500 BCE, blending genetics and tech. No wipeout, just adaptation.
From Sahara spa to Nile suburbia. Smart move. Hold up. Dried up paradise equals buried Atlantis? Laser pyramids under dunes?
Fun myth, zero evidence. Satellite scans, ground penetrating radar, no megacities, no gold hoards. These were semi nomadic villages of hundreds, not urban empires like Mesopotamia, with ziggurats by 3000 BCE. Legacy? Rock art, genes, cultural ripples, not Indiana Jones vaults.
No lasers. Bummer. Just clever herders who out-droughted the desert.
The Green Sahara proves humans aren't climate victims, we're masters of adaptation. Orbital shifts mirror today's warming. These lineages show diversity thrives via exchange, not isolation. Rewrites out of Africa models. North Africa was a hub, not a backwater.
Sahara. Green's epic nap. Pro tip. Check planetary orbits before beachfront property.
Decode more mysteries next time.
Like, subscribe, dodge the sand. Stay curious, Earthlings.